Be yourself sounds nice, right? But what if that's the one thing that is actually ruining your life? Authenticity is powerful, no doubt about that, but think about it. What if your current self of undeveloped brokenness life that you currently are living with fear and all of that is where you are? Then authenticity becomes a trap because you are not experiencing your true and authentic self. You are rather being a wronger version. That doesn't mean there's no truer version inside of you, but that state is not it. Real authenticity is about aligning with your highest design and not your current default. See your truest freedom as living out your divine invention or your divine intention and not your cultural expectation. You hear people say things like, "This is who I am," and usually that is just a permission to slip into mediocrity. Why? Because your comfort zone would never honor your calling. So you see people, comfortable in their states that is not a refined state. And when you try to open their eyes to the fact that there can be more, there can be better, there can be something different, they tend to resolve or retreat back to the idea of "this is who I am." No, that's not true. Also, embrace identity by design and not by default. You see, who you are is different from how you've been shaped, and true identity is discovered and it is not invented. Give yourself to continuous refinement, and the principle is simple. Growth requires pruning. You would have to cut off some old mindsets so that you can be welcome to your next level and the new experience of you. Every stage of your life will demand a newer, a sharper version of yourself. So if you don't evolve, you would expire. You would keep living in the old when you should be experiencing the new. Create systems that reinforces your true identity and challenges the best version of you. There's this thing I always say, that there's an eagle in you that wants to soar and a hippopotamus in you that wants to wallow in the mud. And whichever you feed determines the one that would, thrive. Your identity is not the hippopotamus in you. However, the hippopotamus in you can keep growing fatter and wallowing in the mud because you kept feeding it. So choose which one to feed, right? Pay attention to the things you hear about you. Pay attention to the things you think about yourself. Pay attention to the things you say about yourself. Remember, we are creatures of habit. If you keep saying certain things, your life will end up going in that direction, because what you are doing is you are programming your subconscious mind to accept a reality that is not correct. So don't just settle for that. Don't just settle for, in fact, don't even just settle for who you are, right? Evolve into who you are meant to be, because your best self is waiting. There's more. And if you truly want to be yourself, if you truly want to embrace true authenticity, you need to understand